Meanwhile, Commerce and Industry Minister Piyush Goyal has described the proposed free trade agreement between India and the European Union as, and I quote him, the mother of all deals, highlighting the scale and strategic importance of the pact for New Delhi. His remarks come after Commerce Secretary Rajesh Agarwal indicated that India and the EU could announce the conclusion of trade negotiations as early as Jan 27th. Now, speaking on the sidelines of the Startup India event, Goyal said India's trade agreements under the current government have focused exclusively on developed economies. He said the India-EU FTA would be a win-win arrangement, stressing that there is no direct competition between the two sides. According to the minister, the government will not compromise on India's national interests and sensitive issues such as EU's Carbon Border Adjustment Mechanism or CABM, popularly referred to as carbon tax, as well as the dairy sector will be addressed to India's satisfaction. The European Union is currently India's largest trading partner. Bilateral trade in goods stood at over $136 billion in the year 2024-25, with Indian exports valued at nearly $76 billion and imports at around $61 billion. For India, the deal is seen as especially critical at a time when trade negotiations with the United States have slowed down and New Delhi is looking to diversify export markets. While the agreement is expected to be comprehensive, sensitive agricultural sectors and issues on both sides are likely to remain outside of the scope. Goyal also took a swipe at past trade strategies, saying earlier governments negotiated from a position of weakness and pursued deals that could have harmed domestic manufacturing, small industries and farmers. He said under Prime Minister Narendra Modi, India's trade agreements have been signed only with developed nations, reinforcing the government's Make in India push. Listen in.
Benefit from these FTAs, which provide certainty, predictability and confidence to these countries and their investors that investing in India is safe and investing in India can give you attractive returns, is to try and attract them to come to India and invest, which we are doing at the government level, but also some of our people in the fintech space or the finance world may like to focus on that. The other way is all of these countries ask me that they want to do a startup bridge between their startups and Indian startups. Some of you could take a leadership role. Maybe groups of 3-4 could pick up the gauntlet, pick up the task of creating a startup bridge with each of these countries. I can easily see before my eyes at least 100 countries around the world with whom we can help you, the ecosystem in India, engage with those countries. And once we have a startup bridge, we'll actually be able to take investments into India and take our startup ideas to those countries.